So I'm going to start with a very difficult question. What's your name and your role at AB Tools?
Okay. My name is Alfred Lyon. My role is supervisor, shop supervisor, but there wouldn't be enough hats for me to wear because, because of my drive and my motivation, from the very beginning I wanted to do everything. Anything I could look at, I wanted to do it. So on a day-to-day basis, at this point, it's supervising the guys, making sure that everybody's being productive. But I mostly throw that to my lead people, and I supervise mainly now the people that I have working on Anca machines, as well as we have Haas mills that we grind with. So I supervise those one-on-one for the most part, and the rest of the guys I leave to my lead people. But then I also do scheduling, and I also do make sure that we have enough material to grind, so carbide blanks and whatnot. And I also do quote acceptance. In other words, a customer would send a feature that he wants a special tool to cut, and then the quote department would come out and say, is this something we can make? Are we comfortable making this? And how long would it take? The whole thing that you would get your rubric from your quote process. In other words, they need to know how long it would take to set up and get a good one, how long per tool, and whether or not it would be a CNC type job, Anca, Haas, or it would be a manual job. So those kind of things help the shop floor, stay in touch with the quotes. In other words, we wouldn't want to, and we used to kind of do this. They would quote jobs that they were pretty sure we could do, and then it'd get out to the shop and we're like, well, we can't do it, or we can do it, but it's going to take a whole lot longer than you quoted for. So that's basically what I do. I also design most of the cutters that come through, if it's solid carbide, because typically a customer will say they don't know what they want really. They just know the profile that they want to cut. And so generally in the quote, I'll just kind of guess based on material and the size of the tool, how many flutes are possible without knowing exactly. So in other words, we might say 2 to 4 flutes, 6 to 8 flutes, something like that. And I won't give them any criteria on geometry, because some tools work great with a helix, and some tools I don't know that until I get into programming them. And so I'll lay it all out on the laptop as quickly as possible at that time. Once I go to program it, then I'll have a set in stone tool geometry. If a customer needs that in advance, typically I'll program it first as part of the quote process. And then we can give them exact geometry if that's what they need. But rarely do they need that. So I typically will be the one who designs and creates the geometry for the tooling.
Okay, thank you. So the other thing is I'll pause after you finish, because that helps with the editing
Okay.
process.
And if I'm speaking too fast or too slow or stammering too much, do let me know.
No, you're speaking well, but you don't need to, if you keep your answers relatively short, that's good as well, because you keep on one track.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yeah, it does. It does.
You covered a lot of ground there.
Too much.
No, not too much, but if you try and keep your answers a little bit shorter.
Okay, I'll try.
That would be great.
Problem is I don't have a direct title. I don't have a direct job that I do, and so I think for some people that would be an easy answer. What do I do? And for me, it's not. And I can't honestly answer that honestly and not tell you a bunch of stuff. Yeah. But so I'll try. I will try.
No, that's